Hi, I'm Michael Carlin, president of henry+horne Wealth Management. I'm joined today by special guest Spot, of course, and Heather Allen from Halo Animal Rescue. Today we're going to talk about charitable giving. We're going to talk about donor-advised funds. It's that time of year. This is the kind of thing where no matter where you go, it seems like the mail's coming in that is dealing with giving, and you're thinking about giving, and it's the time of season to do it. I just want you to do it in a financially smart way. So let's break down charitable giving and talk a little bit about why it's important and how to do it right. First thing you need to know, when you're giving to charity, it's the right thing to do. We love it. At the same time, we're doing it for an income tax deduction. And it's the kind of income tax deduction that you get up front in year one. You need to make sure you consult your tax advisor. I'm going to say this a few times, just to make sure this works appropriately and this is exactly the way the situation will work for you. The same goes when you're donating property. You're donating something that has a big capital gain to it, and you donate that to charity, you don't have to pay capital gains tax. Another great financial reason to donate to charity. Obviously, for some who have an estate tax, a taxable estate, if you donate to charity, it can potentially reduce your estate tax liability. And of course, there's the alternative minimum tax for those that pay that. Donating to charity might be a way for you to get out of AMT or reduce your AMT taxes altogether. Important fact, something you need to know, that charities thrive off of small donations. And if you look at the national data, what you'll see is that donations increased year over year by a little bit more than 1%, which is terrific. But at the same time, those are with the large donations only. If you look at the smaller donations, the ones under $250 or $250 to $1,000, both of those have decreased by about 4% each. And if small donations are what helps charities thrive, we really need to make sure we're supporting our local organizations because they're helping your community. They're helping little fellas like, of course, Spot. And we want to make sure that we are doing everything that we can to help make our communities the best place they can possibly be. The tax law changed, and it changed things. So everyone's income tax deduction changed. You have a bigger standard deduction. And because you have a bigger standard deduction, you used to be able to give little amounts and you could deduct it, but it's changed for many. It might have changed for you too. So one of the things that we talk about is bunching, which is giving several years worth of contributions up front. If you were going to do $250 a year for 4 years, do $1,000 now. And there's a few different ways to get there. One is you could use something like a donor-advised fund, which is we're going to switch gears, talk a little bit about that. A donor-advised fund is an investment account that you can use, and I'm still surprised so many people don't know about it yet. There's a bunch of different institutions that you can open up a donor-advised fund with. We happen to use Schwab. Fidelity is another nice one, where you're contributing different kinds of stocks, bonds, or you can even contribute real assets. People contribute real estate, people contribute art or jewelry, those kinds of things to these institutions. Get the deduction today. The money goes in an account. You get to invest the money in a donor-advised fund. And if the account grows over time, be able to donate more. And then as over time, you can then donate the money that's in the donor-advised fund to the charity of your choice. If you go to a place like Schwab, Schwab has hundreds of thousands of different charities to choose from, and they're adding more every single day. There's so much for us to talk about. I just want to make sure that if you have any questions about your own specific situation, about when to donate, how to donate, if a donor-advised fund is right for you, don't guess, call us and ask. We're happy to help you through it. So Heather Allen from Halo Animal Rescue, I want to introduce you. Can you talk to us a little bit about Halo? And when people are giving money, where does the money go to?
All right, well, thank you for having us today. Halo Animal Rescue was started 25 years ago here in Phoenix by my mother and I, and to date we've helped over 70,000 animals, and our average cost per animal is about $628, and our average adoption fee is around $200, so obviously there's a big gap that we need to fill. So all of your small donations really, truly make the difference to help us save lives just like these guys.
Right. So again, great organizations like Heather and what she's doing with Halo, and to help all these guys, to help our community, is something that we want to support. In doing so, we're going to do a couple things. One, for the next week after the launch of this video, we are going to match any donation that's sent up to $1,000 to Heather's team at Halo Animal Rescue. So if you make a contribution, you watch this video, let them know that you saw this video, and then we'll go ahead and double it. We'll again double your contribution by matching it. If you adopt a dog or a cat between now and the end of the year, we are going to make a contribution again to Halo Animal Rescue for every cat and dog that's adopted. And in addition, the first one that's adopted, if it's one of these guys or another lucky cat or dog, we're going to pay half the adoption fee. So we want to do everything we can to help you, and we want to do everything we can to make sure you're planning right. So with that, thank you for coming.
Yes, and thank you for all your support. We really appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you, Spot. Thank you, Tank. Oh, he fell asleep. Thanks so much. Take care. Have a great day.
Bye.